we're working with really wet stuff over here. Everything is pretty wet. It just rained about an hour ago, but it's still really damp. Damper than my last camping trip. So you might struggle with the fire. I did pack some birch bark. I tried to pack dry tinder, especially if it's been raining a lot. So since everything's so damp on the ground, literally just everywhere though, I'm trying to pick sticks that are off of the ground, like this one, because I know it's somewhat dry. A lot drier than the stuff on the ground. Alright, so the goal tonight is to catch a fish. I found this line at the river a month or two ago, and I was just thought to be opportunistic. I brought a couple hooks that we're going to use to catch some fish doing the hand line method. This thing's a tangled mess. Okay, got my fish hook on. I think we'll be ready to fish. So I got a problem. My fire won't start. I've been trying for 40 minutes and this is the last of my birch bark. I'm just about out. It'll take flame, but then it'll suddenly go out. Also, not to mention, it is also sprinkling a little bit. I don't know if any heavy rain will come, but yeah, it's been raining here all day, and this is the only time of day where it braked. Not gonna give up though. I'm gonna go try to look for some fat wood I've seen on the other side of the creek. Well, it is raining. Things don't always go as planned. This might not be my night. Well, good thing I got this rain tarp on, but it is coming down. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be able to get a fire going tonight. At least I have a shelter though. Yeah, I don't know when it's gonna end. Maybe later this evening. If there's a break in the rain, I might head back out and try to look for some fat wood because I just ran out of birch bark. Everything's so damp. Doesn't look like it, but it's been raining all day. Yeah. But, you know, what can you do? It's a challenge. Got my fishing line ready. Got some bait with me, but, you know, it's not the day. If I don't have a fire, I can't cook it. I can't cook what I catch. So, you can always try again tomorrow. So there's been a big break in the rain, and I'm in a pine grove. This is the only stand of pines that I've seen in this area. Goal is to look for some fat wood. Try to get a fire going, but little roots, not roots, what do you call this? I guess it is part of the root. But stumps, yeah, stumps. They seem to have amber. That's where I've typically found them. But yeah, everything is soaking wet. The water spirit has given me a break and a challenge. I'm gonna keep looking. I'm gonna carve away at some of these pieces here. There, that's the stuff you're looking for. That amber rich color, that's the fat wood. It is highly flammable even when wet. So we're gonna get some wood shavings. Not giving up yet. I'd record all of my processing, but I really got to get to work here. And nighttime is basically arriving. Lots of noisy crows socializing over there, fighting about something. But I'm shaving all this wonderful amber color rich fat wood. This is what we're looking for. And we're gonna get a spark on this pile here once it's big enough. Okay. I know it's not enough, but this stuff is actually pretty dry compared to the other stuff I had earlier. I should have done more, but it is pretty dark out. I'll shave more off if I have to, but we're gonna get that ferro rod out and get this thing lit. There you go. Woo! It needs to spread. That's a flame, baby. That's a flame. Oh, I think my ferro rod put it out. I'll get this thing going, but I'm going to conserve the battery for now. Well, I think I spoke too soon. Feeling a little frustrated with this fire. Sometimes you have to just cooperate with nature. At most I got out of this was a candle. It's just too damp out. Yeah, it rained a lot. Yeah, it just keeps going out, no matter what I do. It's the most I can get at the moment. I don't know if we'll get any bigger than this. Got a load of the fat wood right there. That piece. There you go. Oh, shit. Come on, baby. We can do it. I'm afraid once this pine wood's out, it's because I collected a bunch of wood from earlier. It's all wet hickory and maple. Not like I don't think that matters that much, but man, I'm really hoping for this to kick off. This is the most flame I've seen. Oh yes, okay, I think we did it, boys and girls and all in between. Oh, I can't believe we fucking did it. Now it's time to catch us some dinner. I need to find a pond, or I know a spot where the creek meets the lake. Sometimes some big fish overflow over there. Now we'll see if the water spirits will be on my side for that. I already put up a pretty tough fight with this fire that I didn't think would happen tonight. Okay, hopefully my fire will at least provide me hot coals for fish to cook when I get back. That's if I catch one. That's if I have luck. That's if the spirits are willing to feed me tonight. We need to hike out of here. Man, I was not expecting this fire to kick off. Alright, let's go. Check it out. On my way to the pond, I see this Luna moth. I think that's what they're called. Very pretty. Sorry to shine my light at you, but I'm trying to get your pretty wings. Yeah, pretty neat. Guys, man, you see all them frogs over there with their eyes lit up? Maybe we'll catch one of them. I don't know. We'll see. So, my little plan here was to catch some fish, creek chubs or whatever, but honestly, the ones I saw where I was at closer were like minnow size, which is not worth the hassle. Also, if I do know some spots here, I would have to hike pretty far to get where the creek meets the lake. It's quite a hike, and then I gotta hike all the way back to my spot. So yeah, nothing's biting in these ponds, not even the frogs. I'm not sure if the light's distressing them, but I'm not really too worried about it. I need a hike back to my spot, and that's already quite a long way from here. Yeah, I don't know. I'll catch something tomorrow. Lake. Came back to camp. Boy, that was a long hike back. And the fire went out. Completely out, as if it never happened. Still hot to the touch. I don't know why I just did that. But at least I got a heat source right here. Might be able to start it back up in the morning. I'm actually glad I didn't go out searching for food longer, because I would have had to hike to food sources on a different trail and then hike all the way back. But I'll hit up the lake tomorrow morning. Hopefully we'll catch something tomorrow. I'm not worried about it. I'm gonna hit the hay. So good morning, folks. This in front of me here is a plant that I haven't shown in my videos yet, but it's a invasive plant called autumn olive, and it is edible. I think it comes from Asia originally, and it just spread everywhere in this region. It's a very tasty plant. The berries are edible when they're red. They leave like a weird aftertaste in your mouth, like once you chew on them for a second. But this is kind of like my little breakfast here. There's a bunch growing on this tree. Yeah, it's got this weird little aftertaste. I don't know how to describe it. Some may describe it as bitter. I don't think it's bitter. These leaves, they're alternate. They don't have serrated edges. And under the leaf, it's silver. Also known as, yeah, I think silverberry was the other name for it. But yeah, very smooth leaf. And the bark and tree itself is pretty smooth and silver as well, just like the leaf, almost. But yeah, that's another good one. Another one I've been eating off the ground here is wood sorrel. There was some down that way. There is a black cherry. There's a couple actually right up here in this forest. There's one down there too, but that's one plant, or one berry, excuse me, that I've been wanting to try. Now I'm wondering, how the hell do I get to the cherries? I just pick them off the ground? Is there a way? I'm gonna keep looking to see if there's one closer to the ground, but if not, I might have to just pick off the ground. I'm not sure. Couldn't find much that way except a bunch of animal poop. They've been eating this stuff up. So I'm gonna try this one. All right, here we go. I went to spit the seeds out, but I ended up spitting the whole skin out. It tastes kind of sweet. It's kind of got like a wine taste to it. I know these guys aren't, these ones over here aren't good to eat. Not ripe yet. Got like a wine juicy taste to it. There you go, some more. Lots of sassafras autumn olives growing in front of me. Pawpaws are starting to come out. Here's a big old grapevine. Frost grapes aren't ready yet. There I was foraging this autumn olive. I found some black cherries to go with it. It was just hanging on this honeysuckle right here. Got some autumn olives, black cherries, and some wood sorrel. This here is spice bush. Alternate, smooth leaves, just like the other tree I was showing. Or not other tree, the other bush, autumn olive, but this one's a native. It's also got a silver underside as well. These are just a little fatter. And if you scratch and sniff it where the twig is, you get this very spicy scent that releases. And you can make tea. And that's going to be my plan for this afternoon. It helps aid in digestion. There's other benefits to it as well. It helps with the immunity system. And overall, a good tonic for your health. So there's a lake over there, but it really flooded this creek. So this is where the creek meets the lake. And I think the water spirit's gonna be on our side today. This is a good sign. Who knows if we'll catch anything, but I'm gonna give it a try. Maybe stay here for an hour, see what happens. But yeah, that's really flooded. Usually that's just rocks down there. Got my line ready. All right, got him, guys. I caught him earlier, but he went back in the water. All right, got a fish. Woo! Got another one. The other one's covered in those leaves there so flies don't lay on it. All right, thank you, brother. I was hoping to catch a third fish, but they kept, these ones were a little bit smarter, unlike their brethren. They took all the worms and didn't even say thank you. But I thank them because I took a couple of their lives. So that's pretty much it. I ran out of bait. If you enjoyed watching this, consider leaving a comment, even a like, or if you want to go farther, hit the subscribe button. Thank you for watching.